Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 22nd, going to the 28th of April. So let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. That would also really make my day. But anyway, let's dive into your reading. My lovely Geminis, please, Spirit. Number 3 is already coming out, like standing out to me. You have Milk and Honey. This is a nice card for like healing yourself, taking some time out, enjoying your own company. And you also have the To Be Fair card, which is really about bringing something into balance. This is also my card of like having a little bit of a life review. So some of you might really need to, I think this is you really enjoying your life or enjoying a moment. You're healing, you're giving yourself, I'm hearing that freedom. You're giving yourself freedom. You're feeling in a good place, but there is a need for a life review. I'm almost seeing like spring cleaning, getting rid of some old things that you don't use, or just kind of maybe even people. This is really about having a life review. Where am I at now? What am I happy with? What am I not happy with? Writing it all down. Maybe journaling could be quite important for you guys, or again, just putting things down on paper. Like, what are the pros and cons of something before you go into it? Like, this is really about making sure that things are balanced. So I like it. I think spirits in your brain this week, don't know why they're saying that, but that owl on top of the person's head here is like helping you make decisions. You're going to have a very good gut instinct this week when it comes down to what stays and what goes, what's serving you, what's not serving you. Okay, and maybe that's where that healing energy is coming from. All right, let's carry on for my lovely Geminis. Man holding a coin coming through here could be a financial opportunity coming up for you guys. This could be you if you resonate with being a man holding a coin. So whether you are bringing in or focusing on your finances and trying to bring in more and building a plan, or offering people, maybe you are the one offering people opportunities, but it could definitely most likely be somebody offering an opportunity to you. So expect some sort of financial opportunity or career opportunity. Third chakra is coming through. This is the first chakra card that's come out for everybody, actually. So for you, the third chakra is actually just under the rib cage. This is your solar plexus. So make sure you go Google it, because I will only give you a little bit of information about it, so I don't bore everybody. But this is the area where your willpower comes in from. So it actually feels like if you felt defeated in the past, I feel like your determination is changing. It's probably because you're having a little bit of a life review, that you're actually really laying out a plan for your life and feeling like quite confident about pursuing something. So I do like the energy, I'll be honest. I kind of like that. All right, for Geminis, please, Spirit. Ooh, you have Vanity and Faith. Interesting. Now, vanity doesn't have to be to do with you. It could be people around you that you're kind of cutting off from, or again, like it could be certain things that we feel like we need, and then we're realizing actually I don't really need that. You also have soulmate coming through. So Leo and Aries both had this, and you're having it too. So there could be a theme around your soulmates. Okay, and who's not just who's serving you, but who is in your life and who is bringing good things to you. Because again, the To Be Fair card is really looking at something from a very balanced point of view, a very open, very honest point of view. The owl has 360 vision, it's about seeing everything completely for what it is. So again, you have a very good gut instinct around this time. Maybe your dreams are helping you out here, about getting rid of things that might be feeding more of an ego and a need, rather than, or a desire, a want rather than a need. Some of you, it could again be getting rid of any like superficial things, because again, vanity is really a card of, I'll tell you the story behind it. These people who are very rich, very successful, they're thinking about the next thing that they want, and I want this yacht and I have to do this for it, and the other one's saying something else, like and it all are basically talking about that they want more. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more, but it's the reason why they're wanting more is coming across a bit vain. So this wizard comes in and starts to fill the room up with water, saying you wanted more, so I'm going to give you more. And it's until they actually say, I'm going to be let's like make the most of what we have left before we drown, basically. That the wizard stops running the water and drains the room and goes, hey, now you learned a valuable lesson. Make the most of what you have now. Okay, it doesn't mean that you can't have more. You absolutely can, and I urge people to, you know, strive for greatness in their life, but just make sure that you're also actually finding time in the now to appreciate what you do have, what you have worked for, what you have gained. That milk and honey, again, take some time out for yourself. Embrace in life. All right. You also have faith coming through. So again, these two coming out together does have a little bit of symbolism around the fact that you might be detached from your spirituality based on ego. And that's just a little bit, don't get mad at me. It's just for a few of you. I don't know why I just tried to tuck my hair with the microphone there. Anyway, the faith card is interesting as well because the story behind it, you do have spiritual helpers here who are ready and available to you whenever you want, but it's just about actually seeing them. Now, the message of this card is saying that she sees this rock in her path and she's seeing it like a mountain and she thinks it's a blockage, when in reality it's something that helps her to connect to spirit. Or yeah, I don't actually remember the story behind that. I think it's similar to that, but of course I'm clearly missing a detail. So what I want to say to you with what I'm picking up on these cards, Gemini, is that I feel like Spirit is asking you to get a closer relationship to it, okay? And to make sure that you are having faith in situations and not doing things out of ego. And what does that mean? Like it doesn't have to mean that you're being super superficial, but make your decisions based off of what feels right to you and your purpose and what makes you feel most connected to yourself and spirit, and kind of release anything that is feeding more of an ego and, you know, what do other people view of me, and does this make me look good to others? Like, just make sure that we're, you know, like instead of wanting money so you can buy a yacht, make sure that you're doing it so you can also help other people around you, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want, but Spirit is just saying that, okay? You also have soulmates, so I'm going to clarify that because there's not anything really coming up here talking about it. So I will dive into it in a second, but we also have some extra cards for you. These will give you some keywords for the week to pay attention to and affirmations. Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So for a lot of you, I do feel like you actually are stepping into a career that could be more in alignment to your faith and your purpose. Gemini. Ooh, you also have loneliness. I'm sensing an online community, whether that's something that you want to build for others or, you know, enroll into. Loneliness is coming through. And this is, I know that I'm never alone. One, you have faith, you have spiritual guides around you. You just need to ask and reach out to them and have faith in them. But you could be feeling a bit lonely with your purpose. For some of you, you know, you could definitely feel like you're a bit of like a starseed. I don't know too much about the terms, but definitely feel like you're here to help people. There are lots of other people around the world who have the same purpose as you and people who you can collaborate with. So some of you are being called to make sure that you're connecting with people. You're never alone. There's always somebody out there who will absolutely understand you. It's just about making sure that you put yourself in situations where you're able to find them, okay? So soulmates with the loneliness tells me that you're finding your soul tribe. And I think I had that message for you before as well. So let's dive in. I'm going to see your overall energy for the week, Gemini. The 7 of Swords. Owie. All right. A card of deception. Let's look at that. Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. What is, and the moon is here, definitely kind of highlighting, and there could be a little bit of a secret. This could be something that you've already been through, okay? Like Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, either it's two people here who you could be witnessing as going through a little bit of like a deception. This is a lying, cheating, stealing card. It's a about temptation. I mean, Seven of Swords usually can also represent things like strategies. Maybe you're building a strategy for your finances, on how to upgrade your finances to go from the Knight, which is the learner, slow and steady movement, to having all of the abundance, you know, for example. This could be a strategy, but Seven of Swords, I'm with the vanity. What's the reasons that you're doing it for, Gemini? Ask yourself. How are you doing that? Is it going against your beliefs? Are we feeling tempted to get more by doing things in a way that's a little bit unjust? Just a question. Not all of you are going to resonate with that. Absolutely not. Just don't fall out of line with your integrity. I'm hearing that, okay? You know, for a quick fix, sometimes we end up getting ourselves in like really crappy positions, for example. So anyway, let's carry on here. Let's see what else is going on for you, for Geminis. Four of Swords, some sort of break and hibernation. Healing from something is actually going to lead to some sort of wish fulfillment here, emotional wish fulfillment. So if you went through a little bit of a tricky situation where there was some sort of like lies or deception, I think you're really recognizing things that are for you and not for you. Sorry, I'm picking up on something. I'm just trying to make it out. Like you can see in my face. They're showing me quite specific situations. So I'm going to throw it out there for those who might resonate with it. But like I'm almost seeing some, I don't know if it's something going on around you. I'm almost seeing you in the middle of something. And there are like people talking over you. And I'm almost sensing, I would say just trust your intuition with something. That's one thing I want to say. If you feel like people are overlooking you, or if people are talking over you, or if two people, like a really weird situation, I'm going to just say it for that 1% of people who might resonate with it. But it's just a confirmation for you. As I'm almost seeing like you're supposed to have something. There's a better way of saying it. I'm going to describe it as if it's a relationship, but I'm almost seeing that it can also be work related. So like you're there, your partner is there, and your friend is there, you know, and they end up like getting along a bit too well, you know, in a sense that now you've actually been like the third wheel. Like I'm sensing it like that, but the same could be in a work situation as well. Like you're supposed to be getting the promotion, and all of a sudden like your colleague is starting to really oversell themselves and be a bit of a suck up, for example. Like I'm just seeing a little bit of like someone is trying to get what you have. Like I don't know what that is about. I'm going to move away from that. I think you've already been through that kind of pain, clearly, for whoever I'm reading for, because the Four of Swords is there already, saying that you've been in hibernation from that and dealing with it. This can also be, again, like financial. Maybe some people like made a decision about your money, or, you know, and it's, I don't know what that's about. My goodness. Right. Something clearly went on in front of your eyes, and I think you had to make quite a bold decision about that. But anyway, moving away from that, the Nine of Cups with the Four of Swords is actually a beautiful combination. It's actually kind of exactly the same as this Milk and Honey. It's about finding joy in healing. It's actually looking after yourself and treating yourself nicely. So I think you went through a situation that was a bit unjust and kind of hurtful and painful, to give yourself time to yourself, and I think you enjoy it more, whatever that is, whatever this is now. Really random message that came up. I'm gonna move away from it. Let's talk about the Milk and Honey. The Page of Pentacles is coming through. This is you really learning about something new, whether this is actually stepping into a new job and being the newbie, the apprentice. It's also a card about studying something or learning something new. This Milk and Honey, whether you're learning more about yourself, whether you are learning more about a new career that you want to go down, new industry, or, you know, you're in personal development, for example. I feel like you're building yourself up, and I think there's a lot of gratitude to be had emotionally about this new beginning. It feels very good for you. What about the To Be Fair card? Wheel of Fortunes, and that's about like the wheel is always turning. You never know really what you're going to get. Three of Pentacles. The To Be Fair needing a reassessment, needing to look at life, needing to clear out the things that aren't working for you or aren't giving back to you or aren't, the right path for you, is leading towards some sort of, I will say wish fulfillment. I know these aren't technically cards for that, but the wheel is like luck. It's fortune. And the Three of Pentacles is building the plan on something. I feel like once you build, now they're repeating to me the wait, what's the what, like life review? Having a plan, the universe will fulfill it. You need to create a plan, the universe will fulfill it. You will find opportunities coming your way, collaborations, people to help you, people with advice will just email you, for example. Like, I don't know what this is, but I'm just seeing here that when you are clear on what you want and start working towards it, I absolutely feel like the wheel is on your side. Like, you do have fortune on your side. I'm sensing two people who were a bit deceptive to you, by the way. And I think that you will do even better without them in your life. So don't worry about the ego of it, okay? Because you might have to start from the bottom and these people feel established or entitled. But I think that you will work your way up and don't worry about them. But Three of Pentacles, again, build a plan. Work towards something. Absolutely, you will find some luck coming away. Speaking of luck, we have the man holding a coin. So what's that? The King of Swords, someone who might have some advice for you. And the Ace of Swords, you're definitely going to be reached out by somebody. There is some communication coming here from somebody who's actually quite good at being strategic. So whether this is somebody who might help you in terms of your finances, who might give you some sort of opportunity. The Wild card is here. All right, some of you might have to travel for this or move, but the world is like a new cycle is starting. Same with the Ace of Swords. It's a new victorious beginning, and great clarity is coming away here. What is this communication about? Can I ask? The Knight of Swords, or I don't know, it's just definitely coming away here. Very rushed communication. It's very abrupt. Definitely not expecting this. But what is it talking about? I just heard something and it was quite funny, actually. Like, my spirit guides are like, it's about the man holding a coin. So what do you think it's about? Like, it's about finances. It's about your stability. You have the Ten of Cups as well coming through here. So this is like that ultimate happiness, by the way. So whatever this is, someone's definitely coming through to bring you an opportunity, financial opportunity, career opportunity that's actually going to be very rewarding for you based on maybe your work that you're doing currently, okay? All right, third chakra. Why is this here? Seven of Pentacles. I think you're doing some work on that, about your determination, about what you believe you're able to have and what you're able to go after and what abilities you have. Seven of Pentacles is like, the more that you're working on something and nurturing it, the better it will get. So with that being paired with your solar plexus, like I said, I think it's really about the words for your solar plexus is really about like, I can. It's about what you can do. It's taking time, skills. It will take time, but that's okay. Gemini, we're not in a rush. Someone's in a rush. Talk to you after that, but take your time with starting something, okay? And learning it. All right, let's talk about vanity. Three of Cups. Could be some friendships. Okay, there are three people in this card and this card here, so could be three people. Vanity could again be, maybe you're in competition with your friends, or some friends are in competition with you. Be careful with that, okay? Three of Cups is also a card of gratitude, which makes a lot of sense. Sorry about the lag. It's really annoying me today. It's doing that a lot. Three of Cups is about gratitude, okay? So make sure that you are celebrating the little wins here and not just, I'll only be happy when I reach that goal. Don't do that. Find time in the now to be grateful. The Faith card, Ace of Pentacles. Like, this is what they're saying to you. Like, there is an opportunity coming away when you have faith. For some of you, you already have a skill or a talent that you might see as a weakness or a blockage. But Spirit is like, have faith in this thing, because somebody definitely will want it, or in a good way, like whether someone buys a product or if somebody sees your skills and is like, I want to hire you. Or I will say is it does seem to do with money, but it could be in terms of love or anything in your life. It does feel like even a house, like I'm just seeing like that. What you're seeing as a blockage is actually granting you a new beginning, but you need to have faith. Don't give up on this thing. And soulmates, Page of Swords. This tells me there's a triggered energy between you and people. And a Magician. Maybe you feel like you've been manipulated by a lot of people. I think you do want to create a community. I will say that's what it feels like. Page of Swords, I do feel like there's some need to heal some pains that you may, or triggers you may have around people or soulmates. But you can manifest in a soulmate. Loneliness is the Six of Cups. You're missing somebody. You're missing love in general, maybe, or happy feelings, or childhood friends, or whatever. You're missing, you're reminiscing here. Remember, this card says, I know that I'm never alone. So even though you're missing something, an old relationship, or, romance in general, maybe it's just, again, just having someone is sometimes the thing that we miss. Maybe we don't want the person back, but I do feel like that's the reason why it's making you feel quite lonely. Magician then. Six of Wands. Well, you definitely can manifest whatever you desire. If it's to do with soulmates, friends. Six of Wands is interesting because this is again about community being there for you through your successes. So you will have a lot of attention and a lot of people around you in the near future, okay? My angels, well, that is actually what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. If you liked the reading, make sure you let me know in the comments how it resonated with you. I'd love to know. And also make sure you like and subscribe. And apologies for the lag as well. I think I'm having some issues. It's Mercury retrograde, guys. You know it. So it's bound to happen. But anyway, I send you my love. Wish you all the best. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right.